Question 1050. Is honesty the best policy? If not, then what is the best policy?
Oh, they have a word for that. Spineless. No, that's not it.
Tact.
Tact. So tact is the best policy.
Ooh.
Junk Shop says kindness. Like that.
I don't know. I mean,
Ilya says honesty. She's for transparency.
Convenience.
Convenience.
I think a lot of the time, it sometimes it depends upon the situation. Is what I'd have to say.
Well, this is the point. You're trying to come up with a generic policy here.
Yeah, I know. I don't think
I have one.
You have one, go on.
I think honesty is the best policy, unless it hurts someone for no reason. Then you should leave out the shit that would hurt them and still tell the truth. I mean, that's how I live. So
it's called convenience.
I'm horrible at lying. I don't like it. You have to keep track of too much shit. It's not worth it. It's easier just to be honest. I just walk up and tell people I hate them, and then we know where we're at, and we get along better because there's no bullshit.
It does work. It does work better that way sometimes.
I struggle to lie now because I can't remember anything.
Yeah,
it's hard.
I struggle to lie because it's wrong, Dave. Not
no,
because
there
I
are
can't
lots of
remember
times
my
when it
lies.
is right to lie. Julie says kindness is the best policy. Never Again says no. Often silence is the best policy.
Sometimes it is.
Sirif says it's situational. Ilya says kindness, I agree, but kindly honest is best. Donna says most of the time honesty, no need for brutal honesty all the time. Kevin says nudity is the second best policy, honesty is the third best policy.
I've always called it for myself tempered honesty.
Tempered honesty.
So if I say if would I be being kind then? If kindness is the best policy, would I be being kind if I asked someone, would you please kindly fuck off?
No. Well, depends who.
Backhanded kindness.
As long as you don't say it in a satirical voice or tone.
I mean, how would you say that? How would you say? Pretend I'm Mark Sargent. How would you say it?
I just said, fuck off.
You're up.
No kindly about it.
Man's up here.
Of course.
Where's the sign?
It's in the other room, sadly. Otherwise, it would have pulled that shit right out.
I'm sure that's what Dave was fucking angling for.
Yeah.
That was the slide.
Very proud of that sign. It's awesome. So thank you.
Yeah.
I lost the track of where we're up to. It was Kevin, wasn't it? Nerdy says, seems the only way around at the moment. Apparently this... Oh, cats! Donna says, someone I love lied to my face this weekend. I am so fucked off, I'd rather honesty. Nerdy says, honesty is often the best policy. Ilya says, I am generally just honest. Not always brutal, sometimes it is brutal. Like me reminding Flat Earth Aussie that I wasn't his fleshlight and to stop calling me sweet cheeks. I think she might have a bee in her bonnet about this.
You think?
Just a little. Though saying that, I think I'd be pissed off too.
Dave, do you know that, Dave, have you ever come across this fucking guy?
No, I don't think. Well, if I have, I can't remember. So
if you had, you'd understand why Ilya's got a bee in her bonnet about it. He's a fucking arsehole.
Oh, he's a major asshole.
I think honesty is the best policy in 90% of the time.
Amanda?
I say don't be a cunt. That's the best policy.
See, that's a good policy.
Yep, I agree.
Sirif says she can't stand the guy. Did everyone answer?
Except
You
you, I
didn't?
think.
Ooh.
Julie.
Not
Julie?
officially.
Jenny.
Honesty is critically important, but
Is it?
yeah, it is.
Why?
But you can't choose to hurt people. You have to. There's a time and a place. There's just time. I mean, why would you want to say something for the sake of honesty, knowing that it's going to hurt somebody, when it's unnecessary to do that at all and still be honest? You know, dishonesty, they say, is either telling an untruth or the omission of facts. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think sometimes omission is the civil, humankind thing to do, and I'll do it.
I think Brainbug values honesty because when I invited him into the live stream the other day, he told me he couldn't join because he was shaving his junk.
See, and I'm sure
Did
he's
he send
really
you pictures
happy
to prove it?
that you told everybody that.
Yeah. Pictures where it didn't happen.
Never again says,
No,
okay.
he said it in the
Fact.
comments.
Oh,
Never
God.
again says, okay, so how do you tell people someone died if you don't want to hurt them?
Well, that's ridiculous. That's
Well,
not even a valid question.
That's
Well,
a
you've got to.
necessary hurt, not an unnecessary I'm being an asshole hurt. There's
Yeah.
a difference.
Well, do you think it depends on the age?
Do you need to
person
tell?
that
Say,
tells lies.
how do you
Hold on.
tell them? You've
Huh?
got to tell them they died. You don't have to tell them they died with their knickers around their ankles, fell off the loo in their own vomit.
You don't have
right, with the tie on their neck trying to self asphyxiate. Right, exactly.
to. Hold on. Here's say
Unless they're your partner in that, and something you should get off on and do together.
I mean, the way what it's a necessary thing. Like you have to tell someone, that they love has died, and you say got really bad news to say this person's died. And by the way, I thought he was a complete cunt. That's what you don't do.
Yeah. Okay, so how do you not tell someone that their brother died? You do tell them. That's the point. You have to.
Yeah.
Because that happened last year. Crap.
Yeah, I don't know how you would go about like not telling someone they cared passed away. That's kind of a oof.
Right. Ooh. Hey, I'm putting that in there.
Put the link in.
You're damn right I am.
So I'm on the right side of this. Wow,
Are you?
it's kind of sounded.
I don't think there is a right side of it. That's the problem. If there was a right
Like,
side
I
of
was-
it wouldn't be a good question.
I was trying to figure out would it be the right thing to do if a young kid was asking, but then even then you wouldn't want to lie to them about it.
I think you can not lie to kids about pretty much everything.
Right.
Almost. Yeah, almost. Right. Next question.
Well, I don't know. Religion does.
Wait, Dave, what's your answer, Dave?
I don't know. I think
My
honesty
other
where
answer would be-
appropriate.
My other answer would be it's
you go.
fun to lie to children.
Dave's
It
best
is fun to
policy
lie to
is-
children. I can't deny that. I mean, I screwed up massively with that.
Dave, your answer is the best policy is don't answer the fucking question.
If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.